Hey everyone, welcome to Knightshade Studios YouTube channel. Inspired by this awesome miniature and the freezing cold temperatures outside, I decided to share with you today my recipe for painting icicles and ice in general. So get your brushes ready and have fun. We start off by priming the whole area with Chaos Black spray primer. Then we apply at least 2 base coats of Celestra Grey all over the ice and snow. We aim for a little bit of the black shining through after the grey is dried. Now it's time to outline the different layers of the ice. To achieve a transparency effect, we don't apply the darkest color first, which will be Ashen Grey, but rather start with the lighter one. That color is Thunderhawk Blue. We don't cover the whole icicles, but rather leave the raised areas and the areas where we imagine the most light to hit grey. After our first layer of blue, we move on to aforementioned Ashen Grey. By painting this on top of the Thunderhawk Blue, we create a feeling of depth and transparency, as mentioned before. The grey areas are even smaller than those parts we previously painted blue. We sort of outline the shadows on the ice here. Now that the darkest shadowy parts are finished, we proceed with a lighter color, namely Temple Guard Blue. It's important to thin this color down a bit more heavily than the previous paints. We want the paint to flow around the areas we previously covered with Thunderhawk Blue and even welcome little intended puddles here and there, but with the right feel. The emphasis here lies on control, so be careful please. The next paint we're going to use is Baharoth Blue. This step is almost like a classical highlighting, except for being a bit rougher here. We water this paint down thoroughly like we did with Thunderhawk Blue. I'm using an older pot of Baharoth Blue, which used to be an edge paint. It's a layer paint nowadays, which means it may be a bit thicker than the edge paints used to be. One more reason to water it down enough. Basically, we go around the edges and leave small dots on certain areas for ice sparkles. The next and final paint will be White Scar. On one hand we use it for more delicate highlights and outlines. On the other hand we really paint in the texture of the ice. It's important to hit all the sharp edges and tips of the icicles. But we also want to paint marks and scratches to depict the harsh and rigid structure of the ice. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on how to paint ice on miniatures. If you'd like to keep updated on tutorials and other content, hit the subscribe button and follow Knightshade Studios for more. Thank you very much.